Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Chris,
And it's your girl Jeff.
and this is This Week in K-Pop for January 16th through January 22nd. This is our show where we get caught up on some of the latest music releases from the past week, maybe go over some of the things we didn't get to react to, and make sure we're all on the same page. So let's get going. So for the 16th, we had Yeojin, which is Luna's Girl of the Month for January. I hope I'm saying her name right. And her song Kiss Later. This is Luna's something that people have been asking us to react to for a couple months now. We kind of haven't been doing it because it really wasn't something that piqued our interest, but we gave this one a shot, and it was pretty cute. I was surprised. The song was super cute, had kind of like a doo-wop feel. The music video was a little weird.
Yeah.
Lots of like story, or what's the word I'm looking for? Like fairy tales in there with a weird frog prince, which was pretty cute. So that was nice. The one thing that's kind of weird or weirds me out is the fact that she's only 14. She looks very like lots of makeup in the music video, and so that's kind of a turnoff for me, I guess. I mean, she's obviously a good singer. I don't want to say she looks good. She looks cute.
She'll look her age.
She looks young, and it's a little bit weird, especially if she's in a group with like 19-year-olds. So I don't know. We'll see. But overall, I'm glad we checked it out, and I guess we'll check out more of Luna's stuff as they come out.
Okay. I just want to quickly note, I have seen the other Luna girls songs. I've heard
See,
them.
I haven't.
I've been listening since last year, so I have heard them. We just haven't been doing reactions for them. It's something we might do, but I think that 12 reactions to one group in 1 year is a little bit much. So maybe we'll save it for like random times where we don't have anything else to do.
Maybe
we're not busy.
It's not really that much to do though. If it's only one a month, it's not like we do like.
Well, I don't think it's
them
one
back
a
to
month is
back.
that big a deal, but I just think that like 12 reactions for one group in the course of a year is a little bit excessive for one group, in my
That's
opinion.
fair.
So.
I mean, we're doing it for day 6 though. Maybe.
True. Well, if they release a video. Anywho,
Right.
let's move on.
Anyway.
Next up, we had Neil from Teen Top with Love Affair. Okay, so I just want to quickly note, there was a featuring of a rapper called Giant Pink in the song that wasn't really mentioned in the music video for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
There was no like featuring in parentheses or anything, which is kind of upsetting. If I were to be Giant Pink, I'd be pretty upset. But anywho, Teen Top's been out of the scene for a little bit. I don't know where they're at. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're having internal
Didn't they have
issues.
songs last year though? They did.
I don't know if they promoted them very hard though.
Oh.
Because I saw a
I
lot
don't
of
know
like
about that.
comments on the video that were like, like when's Teen Top coming back? We miss Teen Top. Like, I know that Neil's doing his own thing, but we really want the whole group. But anywho, so it's nice for at least one of the members to come back and give something for fans of Teen Top. I'm not a big fan of Teen Top, but I mean, if you are, that's something at least. Anywho, the song's a bit on the slower side, but it's not like soft. It's probably like mid-tempo, I guess, but there's some pretty cool instrumentals, and I think it's good that he featured a female rapper, because I think that's been kind of growing more in K-pop. It's like female rappers being incorporated into more songs. So that's cool. I like to see that. I like to see the variety. But overall, I wasn't blown away by the song or anything. It's still good. It's just not anything that really like took me back or anything.
Yep. And also, real quick, I'm gonna go back to Yeojin because I forgot to mention this. This is part. I know I said it's a single, but there are 3 songs on here with the other 2 songs, just like the other releases.
Featuring the
it's
previous
like duos.
girls.
Right. So that's pretty cool. And also, I wanted to mention there's a part in the music video that I especially like, where she's kind of like dancing on the floor, like with the camera top down, and she's got like all this weird shit going on around her. I thought that was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. Just wanted to say it. All right. So next up on the 17th, we had CLC's release of Chris Style, or hopefully not Cry Style.
I'm pretty sure it's not Cry Style. I'm pretty sure.
I hope not. But with their lead single called Hobgoblin. This is their 5th mini album. If you saw our video from last week, you'll know that we did record a reaction to this, but we did not upload it because it was kind of boring and negative. And if you guys have watched our past videos, you know that we do not hold back. We upload bad reactions all the time, but this one it felt like it was just like too boring, and I don't know. It didn't feel right to upload this, so we didn't. But long story short, for Hobgoblin, we didn't like the song at all.
If you want to know our reactions to Hobgoblin, just go back to last year and watch 4 Minute Hate.
Watch 4 Minute
and
Hate.
It's basically the same reaction.
Because it's basically the same song. So that was a huge disappointment, especially because when CLC did High Heels last year, we weren't really super fans. But then they came back with No OO, which was like super good. And I was like, all right, cool. CLC's back. They're going in a good direction. Mm-hmm. And then they come out with this, which was just like, I don't know. I didn't like it at all. Yeah. What did you think?
All right. So my bigger problems with Hobgoblin are, first of all, they did the hip hop concept last year with No OO, and they did a CLC kind of take on it. And I think that I liked that. Well, I don't think I liked that. I liked that. I liked No OO a lot. So I thought they were kind of back on track in terms of CLC. And then they came out with Hobgoblin, and I feel like it's just like a filler because 4 minutes gone. Like having Hyuna do all the styling and showing them how to do
writing
expressions, the lyrics, and it kind of feels a little bit cheap to CLC as a group, so I didn't like that. And my biggest problem with it, I guess, is that it felt like they were, because they're still kind of like kid-ish. I don't want to say they're kids because they're not, but they're still pretty young.
Oh, they're still young, right?
They're still pretty young, and it kind of felt like they were playing like dress up almost.
I saw that same comment a lot on like Reddit and in the video.
I think my bigger problem with it is I just don't feel like they fit that kind of style, and even if they were to fit it, I don't think they fit it in their current stage as artists. So
yeah,
I think it's too big of a departure. Like it's not even close to what they started with, and that's fine sometimes. But I just don't think that the transition worked for me. I'm not convinced by it.
Right, like when 4 Minute first debuted, they started off being kind of like edgy.
Yeah, they would start off fierce. They really did.
Right. And then they slowly grew into doing like more
genres.
I don't know, like hardcore of a style that we saw in like Crazy and Hate. Whereas this was sort of like they flipped a switch all of a sudden and became like Hate 2.0. And so I think
it's also probably partly timing. That's an issue with it. But
you know, it really feels like they just had a lot of like 4 minute songs left over. And then we're just like, what do we do with all these songs? Let's give them to our other groups. So,
all right,
I guess
we've talked enough about Hobgoblin, though.
Anyway,
the rest of the mini.
The rest of the mini is actually quite good, and I'm actually really upset that they chose Hobgoblin as the lead single. A lot of people told us to check out Liar, which is track number 1 on the mini, which was very good. The chorus is a bit weak, but overall I think it was a very strong song. Definitely would have been a better choice than Hobgoblin. Some people might think it's maybe not strong enough, but I mean, go look at what Hobgoblin's doing in the charts. It's not doing very well.
So I don't think that's not exactly fair though. I like charts aren't everything, but when you're a group that's not established and you know you're not gonna, well, I'm not gonna say you're not gonna make sales, but like you're not making the sales to the point where you can kind of do whatever you want. I feel like it's better to go with a safe route.
True. That's true.
That's my opinion on it, but I do agree that Liar is a better song.
Yeah.
But that's not everything that goes into title song at the same time. So anyway.
That's true. But anyway, so Liar's a good song. Our favorite song, me and Jeff both, is Meow Meow, which is a really good song, and I wish they would have chosen that as the title track. But we're stuck with Hobgoblin, so I would recommend to check out the rest of the mini.
Yeah, the rest of the mini.
And don't judge a book by its cover.
Yep. All right, let's move on to my baby. Sohyun from Girls' Generation finally had her solo debut with Don't Say No, both the title track and the name of the album. And where do I start? Like, So Baby's so grown up now. She's all grown up. Okay, so there's like a really surprising amount of variety on the album. And I think like every song actually shows off her vocal capabilities pretty well. Like I don't know. I think I was disappointed with the solo debut as a whole, because because mostly on SM side. I think the music video could have been done better, especially on the audio side of things, because when we did a reaction for it, like, we didn't upload it because we were like, oh, what happened? You know, like, I wasn't feeling the song. And then we went and both listened to the album version, and the audio is so much better.
Much better.
It's a 17 issue again with Pretty You. It feels like, for us at least.
Something got mixed up in the mixing.
Happened. And I would have liked the song so much more, and the video, I would have enjoyed it so much more if the audio was actually the right way. But other than the actual single, I think the tracks for the actual like mini album are all really, really strong actually. For the most part, I think I only give like one of them maybe like a 7, and the rest of them are like 8.5, 9s. And overall, I'm happy with the album, and I'm going to get a copy for my shelf eventually, which maybe you guys will see one day. Maybe you'll see my shelf.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
My favorite track on the album is definitely going to be Magic. It's kind of like a super stripped down, sensual, like R&B track with lots of nice harmonies. That's so good. What was yours?
Bad Love. Bad Love is my jam.
Yeah. All right, so next up we have IOI on the 18th with Downpour. This is their, I guess, last single before they go off into their respective groups. You might not, or you might know that we're not really super big IOI fans. The only song of theirs that I really liked was Very, Very, Very last year. And even that one was not like super amazing, but I thought it was catchy. But I didn't really like any of the other songs. So I can't say that I'm super sad that they're disbanding. And I know I'm probably going to get hate for that, but I do enjoy the groups that they're disbanding into, which are primarily Gugudan, Cosmic Girls, and Priston, which was formerly Pledis Girls. And so I'm looking forward to supporting them in those groups. But IOI being gone is kind of whatever to me. So
okay. I feel for the IOI fans, though. I feel for you guys. It's hard. But you guys kind of knew it was coming, right? Like, you guys kind of had like that head up.
We've known from the beginning that it was coming.
You guys had the heads up, so it's not as sad as what we're getting to later. But yeah. Did you want to talk about the song at all?
I didn't hear the song.
Oh, okay.
I feel bad. I didn't listen to it.
It's all right.
I feel really bad.
The song is pretty okay. It's what you expect for a kind of like goodbye song to the fans kind of thing. I didn't really enjoy it too much. I felt like it was very much in the veins of what I would expect. But that's not necessarily bad. But I mean, I'm sure it made people cry. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
But anywho, let's.
It's a nice gesture, but
yeah. Let's move on to Park Kyung from Block B with his first mini album, Notebook. The lead songs, what were they? When I'm With You.
When I'm With You.
And Memories. Okay, so this mini is actually a compilation of songs that he released from last year, and a couple of new ones from this year added on top of that. So the song with Unha from G-Friend is on here, and
there's a song with Borem on there as well.
I feel like every song on this album actually has like a featured person, which is kind of cool. It's really interesting. Like, he's got Brother Sue featured,
I think all but one.
Song, like all but one. Okay, yeah, that's most of the.
I think track number 3, if I remember right. I don't remember what it was called though.
So that's pretty cool. But if you guys haven't heard When I'm With You, I highly recommend you guys check it out. It's got kind of this warm, cute, lovey-dovey sort of feeling to it. And obviously the vocals are great. Park Kyung can sing, he can rap, he can dance. Dude is a total package, and I've pretty much enjoyed all of his solo stuff. Like, all of it's been pretty fucking amazing. So yeah. This is no different really for me, and I can't say enough good things about it.
Alrighty, so next up on the 19th we had the collaboration between Luna of FX, Hani of EXID, and Sola from Mamamoo. We have reacted to this. Hopefully the reaction will be up tomorrow, but just for like a TLDR, having these 3 girls under one roof to sing a song could have been like, or it was like set up to be like such an amazing trio, right? But I feel like they really dropped the ball on this one.
I actually have a little bit of information that might change your mind. Maybe.
Okay.
So,
let. Oh, you want to go first?
Well, I'm just gonna
Well,
tell
you-
you the
all right,
information
tell me
first.
first.
I'll tell you first. So supposedly, rumor has it that Hani wasn't supposed to be the member featured, but it was supposed to be Solar, or not Solar. Sorry. Wow, that just fucked me up. Holy crap, I'm blanking. No, not like this. Oh, girl from EXID. It's still from EXID, but the main singer. Oh my god.
Oh, wait, no.
No. Oh my god, I'm blanking. My bias fucked me up, bro. I'm picturing her face and everything.
I don't
Not
know.
like
I don't
this.
listen to EXID much.
Oh, it starts with an S, doesn't it? Stop. Brain. I'm blanking. Oh my god. What's her name, dude? I'm freaking out.
Solji?
Oh, yeah, Solji. I said Solar. I know it was Soul something. I'm fucked up. So Solji was supposed to be the featured member from EXID on it, actually. And then she got that whole thing going on with her with her throat, so they were like, let's go with Hani instead. I don't know if that changes your opinion or not. So
No.
Okay.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Hani has a good voice.
She does.
But I feel like it's definitely not on the level of like Solar and Luna, who are like not amazing, but like pretty high up
Luna's
there.
pretty amazing.
Well, when I'm thinking of amazing, I'm thinking of like Ailey. I guess Boa's not super amazing.
Nah, Bo's
She's like
super amazing.
They're like pretty darn good, right?
I don't know. Luna's pretty up there, dude.
Well, either way, the song was okay, the video was okay, the dance was okay. It was all just kind of okay, and I'm really sad because I think it could have been something amazing. And
I agree still. I was just wondering if it would change your opinion if it was supposed to be Solji instead. Here's my thing on it though. Here's my take on it.
We got what we got, and I can't.
Here's my take on it though, because I complained about it in our reaction video, which is I didn't feel like they pushed hard enough on the vocal end of things, like to the extremes. And then I'm thinking maybe it's because Hani's a little bit outclassed here, so maybe they told them to restrain themselves a little bit, so that it doesn't seem like she's completely.
So they don't like outshine her,
right?
Right.
So I felt kind of like maybe that was why we didn't get what we wanted from it.
Maybe. Either way, it doesn't change.
It doesn't
what we
change the
ended up
song,
with.
right?
So.
Just the potential.
Yeah. Oh well. We can always
Anything
dream of
else?
what could have been.
Anything else to add to that before I try and do this?
No.
Alright, so before I talk about this, I do have my tissue box just in case.
Oh.
I have it just in case, but January 21st, we got 2NE1's song Goodbye. It is the last single from 2NE1 that we will ever get. Okay, so first and foremost, thank you 2NE1. You guys were something special to a lot of people. You guys always will be. You guys were one of the first groups that I listened to personally. Kind of pulled me into K-pop, so thanks for that. Secondly, thank you to YG for actually including Minzy in the music video. She wasn't there for the actual song recording. They didn't invite her. She didn't even... I don't know, there was some Instagram drama on it, but regardless, at least she was in the music video. So even if there was some weird, shady shit going on in the background, the fact that she was in the video for some way for the fans is something. CL mentioned that the song was actually originally meant to be for Minzy, but as the group kind of went on and disbanded in the process of making the next album, it's kind of like a goodbye song for the fans now. Okay. The song hits really hard even if you're not a blackjack. There's just this sense of emotion in the vocals, and the instrumentals are completely stripped away. Every single thing is gone except for an acoustic guitar, and that makes it so much harder to listen to every time you hear it, at least for me. I really don't want to dwell too much on it because I don't want to cry on the camera. But even if you're not the biggest fan of 2NE1, you have to respect everything that they've done to help pave the way for your faves. Like, no matter who your faves are, 2NE1 is probably there before them. So, thank you.
Thank you. All right, on to some happier songs. On the 22nd, we got the SM Town song from Yesung from Super Junior and Sogi from Red Velvet called Darling You. As you guys hopefully know, Sogi is my ultimate bias, and so I was very happy to see her in a new music video. The song was very cute. It wasn't really my favorite style of song, but of course it was good seeing Sogi looking real cute and real good, so that was really nice. I wanted to also say I don't feel like Sogi's voice necessarily fits this type of music, or maybe it's just because I don't like necessarily this type of music too much, but I feel like her voice is more suited for like faster paced songs, like Red Velvet's Red songs in particular, or maybe it was because her voice was in such like a high register. Maybe she would have like lowered it a bit, because it sounded like it was a bit strained at times, so that was kind of a put off. But overall it was a cute song. Liked seeing Sogi in more stuff, so I was very happy.
Yeah. I don't have much to add. So
My
we'll just we'll go to the last song here with Gain from Brown Eyed Girls and Jeff Burnett. They had a song together called Pray. It's a pretty nice song. It's kind of relaxing and just kind of soft. Jeff Burnett's vocals, ooh boy. That guy's got some smooth vocals, man. Ooh, and then Gain's got some silky ones on top of that.
I was like, ooh.
They mix in really well together, and I think I think this kind of song really makes the two of them together seem even way better than it probably would in any other song, honestly. But I don't really have much to say about the song other than that it's super chill, really. If you're into super chill music, you should probably give it a listen. I can't describe it. It's just super relaxing. Like, you can kind of listen to it on a lazy day kind of thing.
All right. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it to the end of this long ass video. If you have any suggestions, as always, put them down below. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Wait, no, hold on. If you guys please pay your respects to 2NE1, please.
Oh, yes.
And then we'll leave. Now we can leave.
And then we'll leave. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.
I was like, wait.